Off anyway.
Yeah. It's a sign of Bob Hat now, isn't it?
Yes. My hips like still freaking. It's. I need to do more yoga. I know. I need to stretch more.
Yeah.
But I tend to, instead of stretching, I tend to watch how on videos how others stretch.
Yeah.
But that doesn't count because I'm still not flexible.
I'm really bad at doing my mobility workouts.
Yes.
Really should do it.
So basically, I was keep saying that I'm gonna do, but I need to, I don't know, make like 30-day challenge, like every day, just freaking do it.
Yeah, that's it. I've got
even it's like 10 minutes. It's you're still better.
Yeah, but it's just honestly my mobility is shit anyway because I'm old. Only ever done strength training within certain ranges, and it's just.
I'd say for you would be even a bit worse because you're doing strength training. Because you in gym you lift weights, yeah? So that means you got a muscle, so they need to be stretched even more often than me.
Yeah, it's just like it's awful. I've always had bad mobility anyway. I'm not a flexible type of person, but I definitely do need to work it. There's a couple of things out there, so I think there's like one is it like ROMWOD and these other apps and things, and I just
because usually during the day, if I have time, I do 4 types of exercises. So, but they like usually push-ups, squats, sit-ups, and pull-ups. That's like my.
Yeah. You're just trying to be One Punch Man, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is it Saitama? Is it called or something?
Yes,
like that?
yeah. But I want to be like, to be like in Jiu-Jitsu, so one squeeze type.
One squeeze man.
Yeah.
One choke man.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's what they need to do. I've never seen there's no Jiu-Jitsu manga anime out there. Not really, is there?
There is manga. I found it.
Oh.
I found.
Oh yeah. You sent the picture.
Yes.
For it, yeah.
I found the manga. I read it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got only few books online when to read it, but there is no like made a video.
No, I think it was I remember on social media a couple of about 2 years ago. Someone was trying to do a fundraiser for a cartoon for Jiu-Jitsu.
Really?
Yeah, and I think it was something that is like a character was an octopus and needed to find like a lost parent. They were going that finding Nemo type thing, but then they do a training in different different Jiu-Jitsu and. The
one I sent you, it's more like about in a school about bullying, like how like defending or again.
There needs to be more. The thing is, it's not spectator friendly, is it?
No.
Jiu-Jitsu, but I'm sure anime can really sell it. Like there'll be some superpower Jiu-Jitsu.
I found there's a very, I think I was watching it. It's 1970s, like something like that. Between 1970s and 1980s, there's anime about judo. And then you're like, wow.
Honestly, can you imagine the dub on that? It's like, I will throw you to the ground! But honestly, it's like, that'd be weird, like...
I think they were saying like, I'm a master hitting people with the ground.
But it's just... It's not the most spectator, but you could put it in with other martial arts. It kind of like, who knows? Maybe Kung Fu Panda, like Kung Fu Panda 8 or whatever they're up to, will finally have the Jiu-Jitsu master that teaches.
To be honest, I was researching, and you can literally, like, when we roll on the mat, you can literally record the mat, and then you can literally. There's a program you can like animate everything. Everyone looks like on cartoon and just messing shit out of each other.
I think it's like Animatrix or something like that.
Yeah.
But I love watching them. Sometimes you see them on other podcasts. Some people do a full animated version of a podcast. Like, could you imagine that?
That would be awesome.
It's the only way to make me pretty is actually draw me in make believe. He's an ugly man. But he's a pretty drawing.
When we do when we do like open mat, and then from other gyms everyone comes in, and in the end we do a picture of everyone. would be nice if we would do the picture, but instead of like faces would be
Caricatures.
Yeah, caricatures. Yeah, you know, like they do like strange faces.
I think what's it? Steve did that once down here, and Liv wasn't very happy because it made her face look like, you know, the Easter Egg Island statues.
Yeah.
It made her look like that, and she really wasn't happy.
Oh, I know when he put it up. Well, first,
he did a really bad on that one.
When my first time I've seen it for a couple of seconds, and then you scroll, and then you think like, wait, what? You scroll back because first my glance was everyone looked like with blue eyes, like everyone got smashed, you know, like, whoa, what sort of open head was that?
But I think me and Andy were sat there and both our heads being bald looked like just a pair of testicles next to each other. It's not a good look.
I mean, if you flip the photo, you literally do like a pair.
Just a pair just hanging there. Like, we've got very scroty faces.
I know, it's evil.
But yeah, it's not been too bad. But yeah, it's just plodding on.
I rolled when we rolled today. Yeah. Well, you didn't roll, I rolled.
Yeah, so
you got injured. But basically, I rolled with Lewis, Big Lewis, and I accidentally, I was trying to do triangle. Yeah, from the bottom, I was trying to do the triangle on Lewis. But I caught the leg in, you know, so I caught the arm, I caught the leg, and basically Lewis said that there's a submission called very similar to triangle choke, only you have arm and the leg included into the triangle. He said it's very weird one, but it's a bit more painful.
Yeah, I think it's called the covert.
I don't know. I know he was saying for me the name, but I'll need to Google.
There's some young girl wrestler on Instagram, and she does that. But when she does it, she'll pose for the camera, like. Oh. So you'll see her, and she does that.
Oh, blonde girl.
Yeah. She's like.
Yeah.
While they're back there, like dying, she's like.
Yeah. But when
not the best sportsmanship, but you know what? It gets your social media likes.
I know. Yeah.
But. Yeah, I think that's the one.
Anything what makes you like popular.
Yeah, like, you could be a bad person and get popular. That's your job. But I'm not saying she's a bad person, but it's like, you know, it's.
Well, every win is a win.
Yeah, but it's I think that's the one that you might be talking about, and it is a mean one because it's.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need flexibility to survive it.
Yes.
Because it's bringing that leg right up to you.
Yeah, so I couldn't finish it because my leg's not that flexible, but Louis said he can do it.
Yeah, I think you don't need too many flexible legs. You can actually lock it just by locking your ankles, so you don't need to get the full triangle.
Well, if he's rolling tomorrow, I'll ask him to show it on me.
Or on Paolo. Yeah. I got him again with the. Is it the electric chair, like the banana split type one?
Oh, so when I rolled with Paolo, what we did the stand-up thingy.
Yeah.
Because I never do stand-up. I don't really.
I gotta say, what's wrong with you?
I never do, but he wanted, so I was like, okay. And I was keep watching the Craig Jones Invitational, the first one, when you had a blonde girl fighting.
Fionn.
Yeah. And she got that throw.
Yeah.
So I tried on Paolo very similar, and he landed very similarly. So he called me pussy. He's like, that's a girl's move. And I was like, what?
Yeah, what though? That girl who did the move is better at Jiu-Jitsu than we are. I would destroy
like
us.
a million miles up.
Theon Davis would destroy us hands down every time. I don't think my strength would count for nothing in that situation.
No, literally.
No.
I don't know. You can be like super strong and you're still gonna get smashed.
Yeah. She has options on options on options, and it's like, okay, it's like, you might be strong here, but are you strong when I've got my arm around your neck and you know, I'm making you gurgle like you know.
Oh, I was watching today. Mikey, and because he was competing, was it not long ago?
I think he did the submission series yesterday.
Yeah, that's the one I've seen it.
The go-go plata that he did.
He did the weird thing.
Honestly, that go-go plata is ridiculous.
Oh, like, wow.
It's not real jiu-jitsu.
No, for me it looks amazing. It's awesome, but it's each time I watch Mikey do the crazy shit, it's so painful looking because I'm like, dude, my legs. If I would try to do that, I would need like recovery for a year.
Honestly, you just look at his knees. It's like, oh, it's like, why are you bending?
What knees? He doesn't have any knees.
No.
It's like it literally bone, ball, and then this attached. You can spin around 360. That's what.
Yeah, it's just like some elastic in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like his gogo plow is good, and it's just.
That's when I've seen it, and it's like, wow.
He's developing with better, like his game's coming on now. He's just.
He's got that 10th planet vibe going on.
But honestly, that finger, his chokes at the moment, he's just bringing in his guillotines.
Well, he's becoming like a little vampire.
Yeah, his guillotines are getting great. Like every option of a guillotine that you look at.
To be honest, I've not rolled with him for a while.
Yeah.
And you said he's like mean and not good for you.
Not good for me. I'm stiff as hell, so he just bends me the wrong way. So you get that twister, which you got twisted by Big Lou today, didn't you?
I know, yeah. Well, you see, when he got
you tapped very quick to that as well. I've got
because
you got your sore back.
No, because a few months ago, maybe even more, I rolled with Ellis, and he got me exactly on the same one. Yeah. And I didn't tap.
Oh, that's why you have a bad back then.
I didn't tap. I thought like I might escape, and he squeezed more. And I'm like, oh, okay, then I tapped.
I was like, I remember the first time I got caught in a twister, I was like, what the fuck's this?
I know. And the way Louis done it, I forgot about it. And he wrapped my legs, and then he lied down, and he was trying to get my arm. I was like, oh, you want a hug? I hugged him. I was like, oh, damn it, it's a twister.
That's what you even said from the side, get him in a twister.
And I somehow...
And you missed out on that.
And I don't know, somehow I thought like, oh, he just wants to hug me, and I'm like, damn it.
He does. He wanted to hug you while he had your other leg tangled up.
But literally... When I felt like he tries to hook me and he was struggling to get my arm. Yeah. I just hooked myself and I was like, damn it. I literally helped him.
But it's just a mean one. It's one of them subs where it's up there, it's like, that's a dirty sub.
Yeah. And I've seen a few times on UFC they done it, and I'm like, oh. Yeah. And the way they done it is like, they proper yank it.
Yeah. In comps though, it's just like when you see them, and then you've got the one that Stevie Ray did in MMA, the Scottish Twister.
Oh yeah.
That one looks mean. That's like from bottom guard, getting a twister from.
You get confused. The limbs are everywhere.
Yeah. it's like, can we have people with less limbs turning up to jiu-jitsu, please? It's like,
I know.
That'd be great. But it was just a hard one. But
I don't know how they deal, because it's for me, I feel like, because we're, let's say, not flexible, and when someone flexes you that way, you need longer recovery.
Yeah, and you stretch it out afterwards. It's like the amount of times that I've had a sub where it stretched me, and I'm just there for like, oh yeah, I'll have that there, and then like that.
I know, you're literally cranking everywhere.
My favourite ones are when they're getting you on a sub like that, and then something cricks, but in a good way. You know, like when sometimes you need your back releasing, and then and you're like, oh, chiropractor, yeah.
I had that on my neck, and Ronnie was doing that.
Yeah.
So basically,
can opener.
No, Ronnie was doing opposites. Basically, he got the fist in here, and he drove my shoulder into the head. You know, like, and my neck cranked really bad. And he let go before something more, and I was like, oh dude, my neck was sore for a while now. It's good, awesome, let's roll.
I think the ones that I did, I think you did it to me. It was a really good one where we were going through that gi choke that I kind of like played with and invented or something, like never seen it before. When you did that to me, my neck went. I was like, oh, that was great. I felt like I gained an inch in height. I was like, oh, that was amazing.
Oh, you know when Steve was showing. I don't know, it was this week or maybe a week before, he was showing like when you can't move, you can't get the legs around, you push the leg down. Yeah. Not the leg, you push the head down. Yeah. Like he's on a side control, and you just literally push the head down. Yeah. So basically I was torturing a bit of Kenny, you know, we rolled, and it was was fun. So I got him on the side control, and he was keep lifting head. I couldn't get the gift wrap, so I was keep pushing his leg, and he's like, then he lets go. I push again, and I must keep pushing his head.
It's that thing of when you're cinching up the arm as you're riding it up, you push the head to the arm. Was it that bit or?
Yeah. Because he was lifting head, and I couldn't get the gift wrap properly.
Yeah.
So I pushed the arm, and I pushed the head down.
That's it. People forget when they're focusing on one specific body part. So like if people are raising the arm, like say they're in a mount and they're rising the arm up, they focus so much on the arm that they forget that they can move the rest of the body towards it. There's other things to move. If you're trying to get that arm to the head, both things can move. So don't just rely on just one.
Yeah.
Use the other one.
And especially when you're rolling, for me it's like, it's like Pandora's box opening, lapels, belts, everything, literally goes everything.
There's some great, like I got a really good choke last week, which I got from Game Over. I love the gi so much. The collars options and the lapel options are they're just there for me because I'm a bit of a dickhead, and I just like doing weird dickhead shit with lapels and collars. So.
Yes, like I was trying to remove your belt.
Yeah, you actually fully took my belt off last week. I was like, and do you know what really wound me up about that? I was like, you know what, I'm going to tie it in a proper secure knot, which is not going to come undone. And it's like, that belt would have been on all session. And literally, you weren't there going,
and literally for 9 minutes, it took me, out of 10 minutes, 9 minutes I was struggling to get the belt open. And you're like, what the hell are you doing? And I was like working on that.
Yeah. And all you wanted to do was garrote me with it.
Yeah.
So that was your game, a garrote choke. Get disqualified from a competition, but it works.
I know I tried very weird stuff. My belt fell off. I think on Thursday was I think on Andy I did it. Basically, belt fell off, so he was in the car, and I pulled him in, and I pulled my belt in. I wrapped around his neck, wrapped around my legs, and pulled my legs, and he's like, what the hell are you doing?
That's like the most illegal choke ever. I've seen videos where people have put the belt and they've tied it asymmetric, so one of the lengths is longer than the other, and then what they'll do is they go from side control, push them over, and they'll grab the belt and go choke them like that.
Yeah. That's why when I put my gi belt on, my belt is like so loose, I can literally.
That's it. I tie mine nice and tight, and I'll finger. And if I need a lapel, I'll breathe in a little bit to make the space. Then
I know I'm not gonna do that on competition, but sometimes it's just so fun. Or you're just rolling with someone, and like on the movies showing you trying to reach a gun. Belt is like a gun. You reach it like.
Start crawling on the floor, reaching for the belt, on the head on top of you.
Yeah, something like that.
Then when you turn around,
I've got the belt.
Just around the neck. Tie it around their neck like a little bow tie.
Yeah.
It's like, now I strangled you with it. Fuck's sake.
I know it's not like really like you can do that on competition, but when you're rolling, it's like anything goes. Literally.
So, but yeah, it's going to be a fun one. I think I need to do more gi. I'm looking forward to my time off work to be able to do more gi. I think I'm going to bring my gi more to the open mats.
We can bring to open mats. To be honest, if you want, we can bring on the normal sessions when everyone comes in.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, just be the weird guys that turn up in gi every session.
What's up?
Yeah. It's like we're not that artistic, but we are.
I mean, like I mentioned many times, they say like, I prefer no gi, and you turn up in no gi session with the gi, and you say you can grab it. Don't worry, I'm okay with it. How? Have you noticed how happy they become?
Oh yeah, they become so eager for it.
Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't like it, but I'm loving grabbing it.
I'm fine with that. I'll roll with no gi people with a gi on because it's like I like to use my lapels against you. It's like I'm not just relying on yours. I'm using mine.
To be honest, even if I remove the jacket, band stays on. It's so good because let's say even in your half guard, you lock the legs in.
Yeah.
No slippery jiu-jitsu there happening anymore.
No. Honestly, I was rolling with Malou this week, and again I got in his half guard, and his ability to lock them legs down is ridiculous. I was like, at one point, I even shook.
He locks in so tight, it gets painful.
Yeah, it's not the pain; it was just literally I couldn't get out. I think at one point I even worked my way down to his hips with a bit of a body lock type thing to just force my leg out. I couldn't even do that, and I was like, how strong is it? Are his ankles together? They were like magnetized. I was just like, as he sellotape them together, and that's what he's doing.
I think like what I tried a bit of pressure game on him. So literally, you when he locks the leg, another leg, you literally put on him, then fist on the neck. Literally, you go all bohemian on him, then it leg off.
It's that thing of, but yeah, it was a good one in the gi, and I think we did a good like 10-minute session, and we just, I think it was a 6-minute session. And at the end of it, we were both just pissing in sweat, and it was like no subs were done, no real attempts were made on each other, but it's just.
I really like when they try to be revengeful on you.
Oh yeah.
You roll with the person, he tries to submit, and it doesn't work. And instead of when you get on the top, instead of submitting, you try to torture, and you get, let's say, what I did. I got the gift wrap, and I squeeze another arm in. So what you do, you lock it up and you squeeze it. Right? Instead of that, I squeeze the arm, and I was like driving into the neck, and you're like don't, and putting knee on the belly at the same time. You're like all you're going all in, and then he sweeps you, and he tries to. Not to sum you, he tries to fist neck you as well.
That's it, yo. It's a funny thing that happens occasionally when you roll with certain
push
people.
that button.
Yeah, it's one that makes me laugh is where if you try something on someone and you annoy them, they'll try it right back.
Yes.
And it's funny, it's weird, there's got to be some human behaviour study on that. Like the psychology
I'm just calling like little revenge.
Yeah. But it's the way that they always want to get exactly what you did
back.
It's their version of justice.
Because they didn't like it.
Yeah. They didn't like it. Justice means you have to have it.
Yeah. And I know that they didn't like it and it wasn't comfortable and it worked because they want to do exactly the same on you.
They always do. This is probably just get you.
It's all right.
So stockade position.
I know.
You've been working that still?
You noticed I've done them just.
Yeah.
I was pulling the leg as well.
I was like, that is just mean. It's like you're like a weird stockade bow and arrow combination.
But to be honest, I didn't go like full force and full stockade because I felt like, well, I still want to have friends.
Don't want them to drool on the mat.
Yeah. I mean, I've got one rival, so I'm alright.
Who's your rival?
You.
When did that happen? We do a podcast together. How am I your rival? I thought we were just friends.
Well, to be honest, because we try weird shit on each other.
Oh yeah.
If you noticed, and. Usually when you roll with something like, oh, you're doing good job, and with you it's like, yo, you fucker, I'm gonna get you back. Usually
I've noticed that everyone else gets encouragement and support, and I'm like, you're gonna kill me. But
you even notice each time we roll, even if I get my hands free and I can't choke you, I just literally go for a neck.
I know, you're getting very happy with the rape jokes at the moment. But yeah, it's just, I know it's the thing we worked the escape for it as well.
I know, it works.
Yeah, because a couple of people have noticed you doing it, have tried to get you in the stockade and you
and
just,
I was like,
yeah, just simple roll out. There you go. It's like, I can't believe how easy the escape is for
I know,
well.
it's, and each time they try to do stockade and they like gently moving it, I literally just roll straight away.
That's it. The thing is, if it's locked in, the escape is possible.
Yes.
It's still possible to escape it if it's locked, like if it's tight in, and you've got that pressure. But if it's in the like transition period of getting to there, it's so easy to roll out of.
Yeah.
It's literally mindless. You just roll out straight out of it. You're like,
I was trying to do on Ronnie that. But the thing is, he's a freaking powerhouse. And so he was...
The caveman.
He's got like a caveman strength, so I couldn't finish it. Because he was too strong.
Yeah.
But it's alright, Ronnie. I'll hit the gym. I'll get it on one day.
Yeah, I'll go gym one day and then I will be strong enough to do it.
Yeah, Monday go gym. Tuesday I'll be ripped.
You won't be in on Tuesday. It's a gi session.
I know, yeah. Oh, yeah, he skips that.
Yeah, he always says he's going to turn up on a Tuesday. Never turns up on a Tuesday.
Thursday, but he doesn't.
No, he does. I think once a month or something he turns up.
Yeah, like a unicorn.
Yeah. It's like the full moon passes, a unicorn rides through the sky, and Ronnie's drops in on a gi session.
Yeah, like a lunar eclipse.
Yeah.
Ronnie eclipse.
Yeah, the Ronnie eclipse. It's like he comes down the chimney and he gives everyone Ezekiel chokes.
Yeah.
Like a mean Jiu-Jitsu Santa.
To be honest, have you tried drilling with him when Steel Tie shows a session?
No.
When you're drilling with him, feels like he still goes freaking full force, trying like a finger, and you know he's drilling and he doesn't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
But sometimes when he's like, let's say there's a certain technique how to pass guard, when he does that, you just want to tap it, like dude.
Yeah. He's brutal and hard, isn't he? So
Yeah.
That's it. You get some fucking hard fuckers in this gym. It's gonna be fun.
Hey, but it's still better to have friends like that than enemies.
Yeah. It's great that we have him so we can set him on other people.
Yeah.
It's like Ronnie, he was mean to me last week.
Ronnie, get him.
Do it. Get it, Ronnie.
Then you bring the pom-pom, start supporting.
I think he'll just bring his entire family. They turn up at an event.
I know there's like 100 people on
It was like a bomb went off when they all cheered at him last time.
I know, yeah. Each time you flip, everyone, yay!
Yeah. Every sweep was a cheer. It was like, oh my god. But it's funny. I can't wait for the next
To be
one.
honest, I really like when they don't know what was happening and they just shout, just choke him out!
It's like, that's what I'm trying to do. It's like the great coaching from the people that don't do grappling. But, it's going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to 7. That's going to be good.
So you know when the Ikigai is going to be, and we'll try to do that live stream and all that. So I was thinking, what if I could borrow your microphones and I was thinking there's one person who should be like really good at commentating is Andy Mal.
No, he'll just spend the entire time mocking me. He likes to heckle me as it is.
Yeah, but I mean the way.
Yeah.
Basically, when we were recording, he was almost flipping a table, like moving, like I felt like he's gonna person next to him, he's gonna choke out because like.
You're more than welcome to borrow my mixes and stuff to the podcast.
Hey, if it goes wrong, I can always cut it out.
The thing is, we can even set up the DJI minis for him.
Yeah,
because they can just plug straight in.
That's what I was thinking. Like just clip it on, and it would be a lot easier.
That'll be a fun one. That take the noise cancelling off so they can still hear the crowd a bit. But then But it should be fun. Or you can just plug them in just for the fight section. Just turn it on for that bit and then.
Well, to be honest, we've still got time, so we're gonna have time to test it out, everything. And see how it goes.
It'll be a good thing to get him back in because he's got a bit of an injury at the moment and get him into practice.
Oh, he's got injured again.
Well, his knee's still not 100%, but we can.
Yeah.
We'll get him in for a session. He can commentate the finger as we're practicing live streaming. He can commentate for just a normal session. It's like turn up if you want to have your fight recorded and commentated. Turn up and fight in this square.
Have you noticed each time he turns up for a session, end of the session, removes this rash guard, goes in front of the cameras.
Yeah. He loves it.
He absolutely loves it.
He knows he's sexy. No one needs to tell him.
I think most of all the videos which I recorded, I think Andy like 80% is what he was in is like on the thumbnails.
He's just got the bod.
Yeah. He literally got it.
Yeah, he has a body of a god. It turns out it's Maui from Moana.
Yeah.
But
that's why he keeps showing it.
Yeah, he's like, you're welcome.
Yeah, he does that.
Oh, right, on that note, I think we're going to have to get gone for this one.
I know, yeah.
And we'll get it organised next time. And I think next week we're going to have Steve in.
Oh, yes.
We're going to do 3 episodes with Steve.
So we're going to do one longer episode.
We're going to do one long episode. We're going to split it into 3.
Okay.
And that way we can be lazy for recording our own podcasts every so often.
So to be fair,
We can have a holiday.
no, I was gonna say to be fair because we're gonna have a guest, so I can bring a cake.
Yeah. Just bring lots of cake.
Lots of cake.
And donuts and
No.
yeah.
Oh, the ones you were showing, those dirty donuts.
Oh yeah. I was at Victoria. I was down in a train station.
Remind me, send me link where you get them from.
Victoria train station.
Victoria trains.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
There's There's actually two nice little sweet dessert places. So you got Batched, where they got the donuts, and they do like slices of cookie cake, where it's a full slice of cake with the pastry is cookie.
I know. I tried the cake box you were keep bringing. I'm like, oh, they're so freaking good.
Yeah, but this Batched one is sugar on sugar. And then next to that, they've got a place that does more like baklavas and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I bought a couple cakes from Cake Box.
Yeah.
And my missus like, no, it's a sugar bomb, but I don't like it. And I started eating, and she like it disappeared.
Yeah. They do a really nice cheesecake as well.
Yeah.
Look, I was just talking about.
I know. Yeah.
I'm there trying to lose weight, and you're like.
I'm not really helping you with that.
No, you're really not. But and you're lucky that I'm not rolling tomorrow, because otherwise I'd get my record.
Well, you're not rolling tomorrow.
No, still.
Okay.
Shoulder still.
I feel sore today, but I mean, I'm still gonna be rolling.
Yeah, I might do a couple of the shorter things.
Basically what I decided this week, coming week, I'm gonna try to do 6 sessions.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna survive, but I'll try, because Sunday is, let's say, first one, and then I'll go all the way till Friday, and I'll try to push it on, and
Saturday's the only day off.
Yes.
You're gonna be knackered.
Yeah, but what I'll do today, I'll prepare literally for whole week, like literally meals and that I wouldn't, because sometimes my missus wants to kill me because I go in here, I roll, come back, nothing cooked, nothing done, you know, like.
You need to make sure you're doing your housework.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
She didn't marry you for your jiu-jitsu skills.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, on that note, we definitely have to get going.
Okay. Yeah.
And we'll see you again next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.